All right, Darksiders, let's talk some same old Jets, okay? Same old Jets is not a bad team, a bad organization, just losing games. There's a lot of teams in the league that do that. The Jets do that pretty regularly themselves, but that is not same old Jets, okay? Same old Jets is a very specific thing related to hope, related to shock, related to, oh my God, how the hell did that happen, okay? Same old Jets is all about taking victory from the jaws of defeat when they have a game that is so won that they somehow managed to lose. Okay. Same old Jets is also when you have a crap team coming in when the Jets just need a win, a winless team, a 3-9 team, a 2-10 team late in the year when the Jets need a win to stay in the playoff race, and the Jets just crap the bed and lose 10-7. That is same old Jets. Same old Jets is also when the Jets dominate a game in so many ways, but still manage to lose. And I'm going to give you 3 examples, okay? One of them is the most recent game against Denver, and the 2 others a little bit older. But same old Jets is about getting your hopes up. It is about losing when they're expected to win. It is about getting you thinking they're turning a corner, and then inexplicably, incomprehensibly, they give a game away and lose and blow their whole season. You know, for a lot of years, the Jets were 8-4 heading into December every year, and then lost the rest of their games, or 9-4, or 7-5, and lose all the rest of their games. A lot of years, the Jets were hopefully on the fringe of a playoff appearance, and a crap team came into the Jets' house and managed to beat them. And it's usually a low-scoring game. The Jets don't get blown out when they're the same old Jets. Okay, when the Jets lose 47-3 to Buffalo on opening day, that is not same old Jets. Same old Jets is December 5th. Buffalo is 3-9. The Jets are 8-5. It doesn't match up. 8-4 and 3-9, 8-4, 12 games, right? And the Jets can't even put a touchdown on the board and lose 9-6. That is same old Jets. Okay, so here's some examples of same old Jets in the wild, real games. Okay, number 1, the most recent game against Denver. At the time of this video, I'm a week and a half after that Thursday night Denver game where the mighty Brett Rippon made his first appearance against the Jets. Okay. Jets are terrible. They're awful. We get it. But you can still be same old Jets when you're awful. And the Jets were the same old Jets that night. And here's why. Not just because they lost, because you expect them to lose. They're a horrible team. But you had a third-string quarterback who'd never played a snap. You had a banged-up Denver team flying cross-country to play the Jets. And the biggest reason is the Jets win the turnover battle 3-0 and get a pick 6. Okay, Jets early in the game held on. This kid came out, looked great. Jets had a lot of penalties. They kept them in the game. And then the Jets managed to gain control of the game, start getting the turnovers they needed, and they still lose. Okay, they win the turnover battle 3-0. They get a pick 6 as one of those turnovers. They had a lead in the 4th quarter. They're playing against a third-string quarterback who by that time was falling apart, and the Jets managed to give the game away. Okay, hallmarks of same old Jets games being given away: penalties. Bad penalties, and there were plenty of those in this game. They had 6 or 7 personal fouls. One of them late in the game when the Jets were about to get a sack, their first sack of the game, and Quentin Williams grabbed the kid's face mask. So boom, first down. Broncos move on. The other hallmark, which is part of one of the other games that I'm going to mention, is these coaches suddenly get scared and play not to lose. Okay, I don't care where you're coming from. I don't care. You have no argument for this, and if you want to put one in the comments, go right ahead. But you can't change my mind that Adam Gase should not have kicked the field goal on 4th and 6 inches with 6 minutes left in the game. You shove that down their throats, get that first down, hopefully get another first down. But even if you don't get another first down, you take another 2 minutes off the clock, hopefully get a touchdown. Great. If not, then you kick the field goal when you have to and take the lead. I don't want to hear that. Well, you wanted to grab the lead with 6 minutes left. Bull. You need to win the game. If you're trying to win the game, you go for a first down on the 20-yard line with 6 inches to go. Sneak the ball, anything. Even one of your ridiculous, slow-developing run plays, something, but do not just try for the lead there. Try for the lead. What does the lead do? It gives them the ball back with 6 minutes left and a 1-point deficit. All they got to do is drain that clock, get a couple of first downs against your penalty-giving defense, kick a field goal, and they win. Try to win, okay? So that is the most recent example of same old Jets. Turnover battle, bad penalties. playing not to lose when you have the game in your grasp, okay? Let's talk about two other ones. I'm going to save the best one for last. The other one I'm thinking of, I don't remember the date, but I believe it was Stephen, what's that second round pick that couldn't stay on the field? Stephen Hill. Stephen Hill was involved. So it had to be early 2000s, 2012, 2013. Jets against New England. Jets run for about 200 and I don't remember how many yards. Okay, I'm not going to be accessing stats for this. This is off the top of my head. It's an opinion piece, and I'm just going with what I remember and what I feel. But the Jets hung in there with New England. They won the turnover battle again, 3-1, 4-1, 3 to nothing. I don't know what it was, and ran for 200 and something yards. Dominated everything. Dominated the trenches, and somehow managed to lose the game. I don't remember too many of the details. I do remember that Stephen Hill late in the game, huge first down, middle of the field, ball right here in his hands, drops it. And then I forget how the game ended, but the big part of that game, same old Jets, is that the other same old Jets thing is that they will play a superior opponent well when you don't expect them to, and give the game away when they should win. And this was an example of that. New England was a much better team. They have been for 2 decades. Excuse me. And the Jets had the game won. As far as every conceivable stat you can imagine, but still managed to give the game away. Those of you who are, following the Jets for 20 years or so will remember this last one. It is one of the games that sticks in my craw the most. Pittsburgh playoff game, 2003-04, which I think was the 2003 season, 2004 playoffs. Another game, the Jets won the turnover battle. They had 3 turnovers for them. They didn't turn the ball over at all. 2 of those turnovers resulted in touchdowns. One of them was I'm sorry, I apologize. 1 turnover resulted in a pick 6. There was also, on top of the 3 turnovers, there was also a punt return for a touchdown, and the Jets still lose this game. Somehow. I mean, how do you lose these games when you're the Jets all the time? The biggest part of that game that I remember, other than winning the turnover battle, winning, getting the pick 6 and the punt return, biggest part of that game was Herm Edwards, who played to win the game, played to not to lose the game, and lost the game. Okay, late in that game, the Jets are tied. Right, Jets have the ball, a minute and a half left in the game. They get down to Pittsburgh's 20-something yard line, 22, 23, something like that. Now, at this time, Pittsburgh Stadium was a new stadium, and nobody had ever kicked a field goal of over 40 yards from the side of the field the Jets were on. Nobody. Had never been done. So what does Herm Edwards do? Minute and a half left. He lets the clock run down. He starts handing the ball off and running into the line so that they can kick a field goal, which makes no sense. You're on the 20-yard line. Try and get the ball closer for a shorter field goal. Try and get the ball into the end zone. Do something. So what does Herm Edwards do? He runs a couple of plays. It's now 3rd down, and he has Chad Pennington take a knee so that they can kick a field goal. Now, this field goal, this knee he took cost them a couple of yards, and it made it like a 42-yard field goal, which, of course, the guy went and missed. The Jets had also missed a field goal before that, so they missed 2 field goals in the final 2 minutes of that game. Had no business losing that game. None whatsoever. And, that is your most painful same old Jets moment. They were on the road in a playoff game. Next game is a championship game, the AFC championship game, and they never made it there because they turned into the same old Jets. So you want to argue with me about same old Jets, you might tie because I might give up, but you will never win. The same old Jets absolutely exist. It is about getting your hopes up. It is about stabbing you in the heart when you least expect it. It is about giving games away in crazy ways, and it is about losing games you have no business losing. All right? That's it for me. See you on the next one.